Have you ever felt trapped by the weight of everyday struggles? The days slip by and you wonder if there is a way out of the routine that dims your spirit. Today we stand at a crossroads. This is your moment to break free from the cycle of doubt and fear. The plan I share with you is clear, simple, and meant to bring real change. It is not just talk or empty promises. It is a call to step into a life where you take charge of your path. Life often feels heavy and the obstacles can seem endless, but in every challenge lies a chance to grow and rebuild. Picture a future where every decision adds a piece to a brighter picture, a future where you decide what each day holds. Let this speech be the spark that lights a fire inside you. You have the power to turn your struggles into stepping stones for a better tomorrow. Now is the time to act, to shape a new chapter of your life. What if I told you your entire life could change in just 21 days? Imagine a period where every day counts and every moment offers a chance to rewrite your story. These next 21 days are not merely a number, they are a turning point. This period holds the potential to shift your habits, your thoughts, and ultimately your path. In science, small, repeated actions can lead to big changes. In 21 days, your daily routines can begin to reshape your behavior. Ask yourself, what are 21 days worth to you? Staying in your comfort zone or stepping into a new way of living? This is your pen to write a new chapter. The choices you make each day in this window can push you out of old, tired ways and into a life full of purpose and energy. You have the power to turn simple actions into lasting change. Every day is a chance to move closer to the person you want to be. Do not let this moment slip away. It is now or never. Grab this chance and start writing your comeback. Your bright future awaits every determined step. Your brain does not care about a burst of energy. It listens to routine. Every repeated act builds new connections. Think of it like walking a path. At first, each step feels awkward, but soon the route becomes familiar. The science behind this is simple. Every day, small actions rewire the brain. Over time, these actions create new habits. Consider brushing your teeth. You do it every day without thinking, and it becomes automatic. Now imagine applying that same idea to your daily thoughts and behaviors. For 21 days, you have the chance to reprogram your mind. Each day, you can choose a single positive action. The process is gradual, but its effects are powerful. This isn't just wishful thinking. It is proven by studies and everyday life experiences. As you repeat each step, you begin to see real shifts in your mood and decisions. Your brain starts to build a pattern of care and focus. This simple, steady method is the foundation for real change. Trust the process and take one step at a time, knowing that small, daily efforts add up to big results. Focus on one simple idea and let it guide your days. Instead of chasing many methods, choose one that feels right. Imagine the impact of a single shift in your routine. This one change can touch every area of your life, your habits, your thoughts, and the results you see. Each day, with clear focus, you make progress. One shift, one promise, one unstoppable change. This is not about a big, dramatic overhaul. It is about steady, deliberate action. Visualize a small, powerful step that carries you forward every morning. When you stick with one method, you build strength and clarity. You move from uncertainty to confidence. Every moment counts as you practice this one strategy, and soon you will notice a difference in your energy and outlook. It is a simple plan that works because it works day by day. No distractions, no shortcuts, just the daily act of choosing a better path. Embrace the power of doing one thing well and let that success push you to keep going. Step forward each day with determination and care. Your journey begins with this single focused act of courage and lasting hope. What are 21 more days of delaying your dreams really going to give you? Every moment spent in hesitation adds weight to tomorrow's regrets. If you choose to wait, the same old struggles will remain, and you may find yourself stuck in a cycle of lost opportunities. Picture a life where nothing changes, where you wake up each day with the same doubts and fears. Now ask yourself, is that a future you are willing to live? In these next 21 days, every action you take or avoid will shape what comes next. This is not a time for comfort, but a chance to break away from the past. The cost of inaction is clear, an unending loop of missed chances and lingering doubts. Do not let fear steal the promise of a brighter tomorrow. Stand up now and decide to act, for the stakes are too high to remain idle. Too often we find ourselves riding a wave of inspiration only to crash into the harsh reality of daily life. The spark that lights your fire today may vanish tomorrow, leaving you stuck in the same place. If you wait for that burst of inspiration every time, you will be left waiting indefinitely. The truth is that motivation is like a mirage. It shows you a glimpse of a bright future, but evaporates when you try to grasp it. Many have chased that fleeting high only to face a long stretch of doubt when the initial fire fades. Instead of relying solely on the burst of a good day, build a routine that carries you forward regardless of how you feel. This is not about lofty dreams. It is about creating small, steady actions that add up. Real change comes from the simple act of doing something every day, even when it feels tough. Think of it as building a foundation, one brick at a time. Do not be fooled by the promise of endless motivation. Rely on your inner strength and discipline to keep you moving forward. The path may not always be clear, and some days will be harder than others, but every step you take, no matter how small, lays the groundwork for a brighter future. Let this be the start of a journey where you take control and do not let empty bursts of hope set your pace. Build your day with clear purpose and simple steps. Every day you set big goals and start with a spark of hope, only to find yourself trapped in the same old habits. You begin with excitement and clear vision, but soon those familiar patterns pull you back into a cycle that kills progress. You chase big dreams without a solid plan and then wonder why nothing changes. No plan, no progress. No steady routine, no change. No strategy, no success. This isn't a flaw in who you are, it's how you operate. You start strong only to fall back into the comfort of old ways that never push you forward. How many times are you going to start over before you build something that lasts? Each attempt without a proper system only deepens the cycle. It's like running on a broken track that leads you in circles. Recognize this loop for what it is, a trap that keeps you from real growth. Today is the day to break free. Build a routine that holds you accountable and sets you up for lasting progress. Your actions must match your big dreams if you want to see change that endures. Too many times you have let fear and doubt hold you back. You tell yourself you need more time, and you delay taking action. You're not lazy, you're scared. The fear of failing whispers that staying put is safer than risking a fall, but putting things off is like a velvet rope that keeps you outside the door of the life you want. Every excuse widens the gap between who you are and who you wish to be. What lie are you still telling yourself to justify staying the same? Fear masks itself as caution, hiding your true potential. Instead of letting it dictate your choices, confront it. Challenge the voices that say you can't. The battle is fought within, and only you hold the power to break free from those chains of doubt. Step forward with courage and decide that fear will no longer rule your days. Your future lies just beyond that door. Open it and claim the life waiting for you. Every day, your actions reinforce a story about who you are. If you believe you're someone who always falls short, every choice seems to confirm that belief. You don't need a new life, you need a new lens. Think of your habits as the building blocks of your identity. When you set a goal and fail to follow through, you tell yourself a story of defeat that shapes your future actions. If you see yourself as inconsistent, every moment becomes proof of that view. Change begins by rewriting that inner story. Your identity is like a thermostat for your life. Until you adjust it, nothing shifts. Each small step can reshape how you see yourself. Instead of letting past mistakes define you, decide today that you are capable of more. Look in the mirror and choose to believe in a better version of you. Your habits are choices that can be remade, and when you change your inner voice, you unlock a life filled with purpose and clarity. Have you ever felt that no matter how hard you try, you keep hitting the same wall? The problem is not that you are weak, but that the plan you follow is flawed. You begin with high hopes, a burst of energy, and clear goals, only to fall back into old habits that rob you of progress. This cycle of excitement followed by letting go is not a personal failing. It is a sign that your approach lacks a solid structure. You are not stuck because you are broken. You are stuck because your strategy is off track. Too often you lean on a sudden surge of drive only to be halted by fear-based delays and identity blocks that keep you in place. What if you stopped blaming your willpower and began to build a real plan? Imagine having a clear routine that guides every step, a plan that leaves no room for guessing or endless grinding. Picture a path where each day moves you forward in a steady, reliable way. The solution is not hidden in some mysterious secret. It lies in setting up a daily method that works for you. With this approach, you replace random attempts with a simple, clear system. It is time to let go of the old cycle and start building a plan that truly lifts you up day after day, steering you out of the loop and onto a path that leads to the life you deserve. Every habit starts with a simple signal, a cue that prompts a routine. followed by a reward that makes you want to do it again. Think of your habits as the gears of your life working together to drive you forward. However, if one gear is off, the whole system falters. For 21 days, when you repeat a new loop, you provide these gears with the oil they need to run smoothly. The cue sets the stage, the routine is the action, and the reward is the satisfying outcome that reinforces the behavior. This process is not magic. It is a natural cycle that, when practiced daily, transforms actions into automatic behaviors. Imagine the ease of brushing your teeth every day without a second thought. This is the power of a well-built habit loop. Over the span of 21 days, this simple repeated cycle can rewire your actions from the inside out, setting a pattern that carries you forward even when the initial drive fades. Don't just chase bursts of motivation. Build your loop and let it shape your future with every small, deliberate step you take. When you show up every day, something remarkable happens inside your brain. Each time you repeat a new action, your brain builds small connections that over time grow stronger. Picture your brain as a lump of clay being gently molded. Each day of regular effort softens it and shapes it into a new form. With each repetition, new pathways form, making the new behavior feel more natural until it no longer requires a struggle to perform. Just as muscles grow stronger with each workout, your mind builds these paths with every daily act. The process is gradual, but its effect is powerful. Day by day, as you show up, you lower the resistance that once held you back and allow your mind to accept new actions. Even on days when you feel low, the simple act of continuing to try reshapes your brain and redefines what you believe is possible. Your brain is built to change when you provide it with a steady push. Embrace this daily effort and watch as it molds your mind into a tool that drives you toward a better future. Imagine if each small step you took could change the story of your life. Every tiny action, no matter how simple, adds up over time. When you complete even a small task, you spark a feeling of success that builds on itself. One win, one day, one breakthrough. These micro wins create a powerful chain reaction that slowly rewrites your personal story. Think of building a house. You start with one brick and then another until a strong structure stands before you. Each little victory builds trust in yourself and reinforces that every effort matters. As you accumulate these wins, goals that once seemed distant start to feel within reach. The steady progress from small actions helps you leave behind the old doubts and step confidently into a future filled with potential. Every win is a stepping stone that builds a bridge from where you are today to the life you dream of tomorrow. Remember, no win is too small, and every single step you take counts in reshaping your life. This is not a magic fix, nor is it a shortcut. It is a clear window of possibility, a defined period where you can reset your habits and set a new course for your life. Think of these 21 days as a chance to break away from old patterns and build a fresh routine that opens the door to a better tomorrow. In these 3 weeks, you have the space to try a new approach and lay down habits that will support you long after this period ends. While many may promise rapid change, real progress is built slowly through repeated actions over time. Consider these days as the start of a race, not the finish line. Each day adds a small measure of strength and trust in your ability to change. The true power of these 21 days lies in their simplicity and focus. They offer you the opportunity to start over and move forward step by step. Embrace this window of possibility as your chance to set a new foundation for the life you want to build. The secret to real change is simple. You must show up every single day. A brilliant plan is worthless if it is not put into action. Over these 21 days, your daily effort is what will break the cycle of old habits and open the door to a new way of living. When you repeat a pattern day after day, you no longer rely on fleeting bursts of drive. Your actions become part of who you are. The science behind this is clear. A system only works when you commit to it day in and day out. Ask yourself, will you choose to start over again, or will you begin to build a new path that lasts? Every day you decide to act is a step toward the life you dream of. The journey starts with that simple act of showing up. Today is your chance to decide, will you keep waiting, or will you step forward and put in the work? The future belongs to those who take action and refuse to let another day pass without moving toward their goals. Focus your mind on one clear goal. When you have one target, everything else falls into place. One goal, one action, one day at a time. Think deeply about what matters most right now. What's the one breakthrough that would change everything for you? Picture the future you want, a life where every step is directed toward that vision. You don't build a bridge by throwing bricks. You line them up with precision. When you choose one destination, you cut through the noise of endless possibilities. All those scattered ideas only weaken your progress. Instead, hone in on that single aim and pour your energy into it. This is not about limiting your dreams, it is about carving a clear path to reach them. With one goal, every decision becomes easier and every action more meaningful. Your daily routine transforms into a series of purposeful moves that steadily push you forward. As you wake up each day, let that goal be the spark that drives your choices. With each small step, the image of your success becomes sharper and the obstacles fade into the background. When your focus is singular, the clutter of distractions disappears and you gain the strength to push past doubts. Remember, scattered effort yields scattered results. A focused mind, however, can change the world. Let your clear purpose guide you through each moment until that breakthrough becomes your reality. Every brick you place is a testament to your determination, a step closer to the destination you have set for yourself. Imagine lighting a daily spark that steadily builds into a bright flame. Success isn't a lightning strike, it's a daily spark you ignite yourself. Instead of waiting for a huge burst of energy, break your journey into a simple, repeatable step. Don't aim for extreme, aim for daily. Think of it like this. If your goal is to get fit, start with just 15 minutes of movement each day. That single step can be as simple as a brisk walk, a few stretches, or a short routine that sets your body in motion. These small actions, repeated every day, accumulate into a major change over time. They create a pattern that turns determination into progress. With each day, you build momentum, and the seemingly small effort grows into something powerful. It is the little actions that push you forward when the big picture feels overwhelming. Even when challenges arise, this daily act keeps you moving ahead. Over time, the routine becomes a natural part of your day, as essential as breathing. Every small spark adds light to your path. Embrace these micro-exceptions. They are the building blocks of lasting change and the stepping stones to a future that once seemed out of reach. You can't improve what you don't track. Keeping a record of your daily steps is like having a clear progress marker that shows you how far you've come. Write down your actions in a simple journal, use a habit tracker, or note them on a calendar. Seeing your progress in black and white fuels your drive and reminds you that every effort counts. When you mark down each step, you create a visual record of your journey, a reminder that small actions add up to big changes. This practice turns abstract hopes into concrete proof of progress. Without this record, it's easy to lose sight of how much you have accomplished. Ask yourself, are you willing to take charge of your progress for 21 days straight? Every day that you record your actions reinforces your resolve and helps you stay on track. When challenges come, you can look back and see that you have already built a foundation. This simple act of tracking transforms your routine from a vague hope into a clear path forward. It is your personal log of victories, a guide that shows you the power of regular, steady action. Let this record be the silent force that pushes you to keep moving day after day. You don't need to be perfect, you need to be present every day. The goal isn't flawless performance, it's simply showing up and doing your best. Missing one day doesn't break you, quitting does. Life is full of ups and downs, and there will be moments when you feel off track. But each day you decide to push forward, you build strength and resilience. Even if the results aren't perfect, your steady presence is what makes progress real. Think about it. What could your life look like 21 days from now if you refused to quit? Instead of fretting over every misstep, focus on the small wins and the lessons learned. Every day that you engage with your goal adds up. Each attempt, even if not ideal, brings you closer to your breakthrough. Let go of the pressure to be flawless. The journey is about persistence, not perfection. Embrace your imperfections as part of your growth. Show up, put in the effort, and trust that over time, every bit of progress will add up to something truly powerful. Your presence matters far more than a perfect record. Stay with it day after day and watch how your consistent effort reshapes your future. Decide, stick with it, do it, repeat. This is no longer a challenge, it's becoming who you are. When you combine a clear goal with small daily actions and a simple record of progress, you build more than habits. You build a new identity. Each decision to act, every small step taken, and every mark in your journal transforms you from someone who simply wishes for change into someone who creates it. You are building a future that stands firm, a life defined by steady, focused effort. Look back and see the path you've carved out through daily action, and let that image fuel you forward. The power to change is in your hands, and it starts with you taking one step at a time. Your new way of living isn't a temporary fix. It is a reflection of who you truly are. Every day, as you decide to act and stick with your plan, you solidify that new identity. Keep pushing forward because every step brings you closer to a future that can't be shaken. There are moments on this journey when the fire inside seems to fade, when every step feels heavier than the last and the promise of change appears distant and almost unreachable. It's in these moments that the weight of fatigue, boredom, and inner resistance presses in. You might feel like giving up, wondering if the pain is worth the promise, but these hard times are not signs of failure. They are proof that you're doing the real work. When the motivation runs out, will you? Feel the urge to quit? Stay. Feel the doubt? Show up. Feel the fear? Move anyway. Every time you push through that wall, you learn to climb higher. Each challenge you face adds another layer of strength to your character. The struggle you endure today is the seed of your breakthrough tomorrow. Embrace the pain, honor the fatigue, and let it drive you forward. Remember, every transformation has a wall. This is where you learn to climb. Your willingness to face these moments head on is what will forge a future beyond the pain of today. Look into the mirror and listen to that quiet voice, the one that tells you you aren't good enough and that every effort is doomed before it even begins. Are your habits serving you or sabotaging you? That inner saboteur loves to rationalize delays, question your worth, and whisper that failure is inevitable. If you let your emotions dictate your effort, your dreams will never get traction. Your future is being hijacked by the stories you tell yourself when you're tired. Every excuse you cling to builds a barrier that keeps you small. It's time to confront those thoughts. Challenge every reason that tries to hold you back. Refuse to let self-doubt write your story. Instead, let your actions speak louder than any excuse and reclaim the power that is rightfully yours. In the heat of resistance, arm yourself with mental weapons that fortify your resolve. Discipline is a muscle. You don't get it by wishing. You get it by working. Every day, build that muscle with simple tools. Start with a daily affirmation that reaffirms your strength. Say it before you feel it. See it before you live it. Reflect before you repeat it. Use visualization anchors to keep your goal vivid in your mind. When doubts creep in, close your eyes and imagine your future self, strong and unwavering. Write it down every morning. I don't need to feel ready. I need to show. These small routines become your lifeline, a constant reminder of the promise you made to yourself. They transform hesitation into action and chaos into focus. Equip yourself daily with these practices and let them turn resistance into an opportunity to rise even higher. When the pain hits hard, remember that struggle doesn't stop you, surrender does. Every bit of discomfort is a signal that you are breaking through old limits. The pain you feel isn't a sign of defeat. It's the proof that you are growing. Each day you push past the resistance, you are forging a stronger version of yourself. If it wasn't hard, would it even be worth it? Every moment of battle builds your resilience. Instead of fearing the hardship, let it fuel your determination. Embrace each setback as a lesson and every trial as a stepping stone. The struggle you face now is the very fire that will refine you into someone capable of achieving far more than you ever imagined. Keep fighting, keep striving. This pain is the precursor to your breakthrough. Imagine if every hard day you faced wasn't a setback, but the foundation of your future strength. What if your hardest days were actually your training ground? Instead of escaping the struggle, see it as the raw material for building resilience. Don't just get through it, grow through it. Every moment of resistance, every ounce of fatigue, and every burst of doubt is a brick in the foundation of the person you're becoming. The fight you're in is not a sign of weakness. It's the proof of your inner strength. Each challenge transforms you, turning temporary discipline into permanent character. Lay every brick with intention. As you conquer each day, know that you are not just surviving, you're building a legacy of strength that will carry you forward long after these 21 days are over. Every step you take, no matter how small, contributes to a remarkable transformation. Think of each tiny win as a seed that over time grows into a mighty forest. You didn't just survive these challenges, you transformed through them. Every day you conquered a new hurdle, building success brick by brick. You didn't merely commit, you conquered each obstacle in your path. Those small wins are the building blocks of a stronger, more confident you. They prove that progress is made one victory at a time, no matter how modest. Let every little triumph remind you that you are steadily reshaping your future. Each win is a declaration of who you're becoming. Keep celebrating these moments. They are the quiet power behind your growing strength and the promise of even greater achievements ahead. There comes a moment when your actions stop being just tasks and start defining who you are. You don't just do this, you are this. The shift happens when your consistent efforts become part of your very identity. It's not about trying anymore, it's about being. You didn't put on a mask, you uncovered your true self. Every decision you make, every small win you achieve, molds your inner core. Ask yourself, what happens when the new you isn't something you do, but someone you are? When your habits align with your deepest values, change becomes inevitable. Your repeated actions are no longer chores, they are the essence of who you are. Embrace this transformation and let it redefine your journey. With each step, you shed old doubts and step into a version of yourself that is resilient, determined, and whole. The power you've built over these 21 days doesn't have to end here. It can spread into every part of your life. The 21 days were the spark. Now light the wildfire. The discipline and confidence you've cultivated are keys to unlocking success in every area, from relationships and career to health and purpose. What you built in one area, you can build in every area. The same clarity, focus, and strength can propel you forward in all aspects of life. Imagine applying that laser focus to every goal you set. Where else are you ready to level up? Use the habits you've developed as a blueprint for growth in every challenge you face. Let the momentum of these days carry you into a future where every decision is informed by the lessons of your journey and every new endeavor is fueled by the power you've discovered within. As you reach the end of these 21 days, take a moment to honor the journey and then prepare to step into something greater. Finishing these days is not the end, it's the launch of a stronger, more determined life. You didn't just win 21 days, you rewired decades of old habits. Now that you know what's possible, how could you ever go back? Picture the version of you who never gave up, a person who faced every challenge head-on and emerged victorious. The habits you've built and the mindset you've embraced are the foundation of your future. Celebrate your victories, learn from your struggles, and let them propel you forward. This is not a resting point, it's a new beginning. Keep the fire burning every day, using the strength and wisdom gained from these 21 days to continue pushing your limits. Now is the moment to make a decision that will echo throughout your life. You've tasted what's possible, now live it every day. The 21 days were the seed, now grow the forest. This is the forever challenge. Don't return to old patterns. Rise higher and commit to a life of relentless progress. Every morning, remind yourself that you have the power to shape your destiny through the choices you make. Transformation isn't a one-time event. It's a daily commitment to live with intention and purpose. Embrace the hard days and let every setback teach you how to move forward even stronger. You know the taste of victory. Let that memory fuel you to keep climbing. Don't just complete the 21 days. Become the person who lives with this unwavering drive every single day. Your future is shaped by the decisions you make now, so choose to rise higher and live boldly forever. Reflect on the journey you've just completed. One strategy, 21 days, and unwavering focus have changed everything. The blueprint was simple. One goal, one action, one day after another. Every small step built on the last, creating a powerful momentum that reshaped your habits and your identity. The formula isn't complicated. It's about commitment, done consistently. One goal, one action, one day, every day. You have been handed the blueprint to build the life you desire, and now it's up to you to keep laying down those bricks. Let the simplicity and power of this strategy remind you that every great achievement is built one deliberate step at a time. Your future is crafted by the choices you make each day. Remember the spark that ignited your journey. You've seen what's possible when you push past your limits. You didn't come this far just to test the water. You came to take the leap. Look back at the wins that built your strength and let them remind you that you are capable of far more than you ever believed. Every challenge you overcame has fueled the fire within you. What could your life become if this version of you became your new normal? Your potential is limitless and the journey doesn't stop here. Embrace your victories, fan the flame of your inner strength, and step boldly into the future you deserve. This is your final moment of truth. You've heard the lessons, felt the strength, and witnessed the change. Now the choice is yours. Start now or keep repeating what no longer works. You have experienced 21 days that proved what dedication can achieve, but the journey is only beginning. You've heard the truth. What are you going to do with it? The opportunity to transform your life is right here, right now. Will you rise up and continue building the life you've fought so hard for, or retreat into old patterns? The time for hesitation is over. Start now, commit fully, and let every day be a testament to your determination. This is your moment to make the final choice. Rise now or stay where you are. Make these 21 days count. Make them yours.